What time is it?
Moments of Inspiration with Zoe.
Hey fam, this is Zoe. It's another episode of Moments of Inspiration. Have another short story for you. It was a dad that wanted to teach his son a lesson because his son had a bad problem with controlling his temper. And so what happened is he told him, every time you lose your temper, I want you to nail a nail in this fence. And so what happened, he ended up nailing like 37 nails on the first day. He really had a bad temper. But with that being said, as the days went along, the son literally got better with his temper, and it got less and less. And so he didn't nail as many in the fence as he used to. Eventually, he was able to control his temper all the way, totally. So his dad told him how proud he was of him, and he said, every time that you actually control your temper, this time I want you to take the nails out of the fence. So he did that, and before long, all the nails were out of the fence. He did a great job of that, and he reported back to his dad that all of the nails are out of the fence. Once again, his dad told him how proud he was of him, that he learned to control his temper. So he brought his son along, and he brought him to the fence. He was like, son, I want you to look at this fence. He was like, you see these holes here left by the nails? This is what happens when you speak out of anger to someone. It leaves a scar and a hole just like this one. And so the son now began to understand the illustration of how words spoken in anger can really hurt someone else. All of us are in different places in our lives. Some respond to disappointment and anger different from others, but that principle remains the same, that you literally can alter someone's life by speaking words out of anger. It's very hard to take, if at all, those words back that you speak out of anger. So I want to encourage you today. This story is talking specifically about anger, but I want to encourage you just thinking out of your emotions and speaking out of your emotions, period, we need to watch that. You know, in my life, it was hard for me to say no. Particularly when I was younger. I'd say yes to everything because I'm a person that like to help people. And so I would find myself overcommitting because I was speaking out of emotions. And so I had to learn, hey man, when I kept doing that, my word wasn't as good as it should have been. And so I had to make that correction in my life, that I had to learn to say no. And so what I want to say to you is, let's not speak out of emotion, even though that was talking about anger, but any emotions. Let's make sure that we count the cost as best as we can before we make a commitment. And once again, when it comes to speaking out of anger, let's make sure we just stay quiet, make sure we relax first, and then revisit the situation, okay? Let's make sure that we do that. The Bible says that wisdom is the principal thing, and all you're getting, get understanding. Well, I love you so much. Hopefully this will help you out a little bit. Remember, we're going to have an outstanding week today. It's going to be better than last week because we're going to go from glory to glory. And remember that something good is going to happen to you. God bless.
Moments of Inspiration with Zoe.